Okay, folks, this video is about North Korea, and I told you I have two other videos about North Korea being a hoax and how nuclear weapons are a hoax. Now watch this. This is a test by North Korea, okay? This is not a U.S. missile test. This is a North Korean test. Would you watch this video? Okay?
Missile test in 3 weeks, which North Korea claims is a major step forward in its weapons program. CNN's Barbara Starr.
Okay, folks, do you know what this was? Basically, it's just a little, basically, it's just a small model. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those miniature rockets that, you know, people go out in the middle of the desert and do, and they're making it look, trying to make it look real. This is what Hollywood can do. You understand? They can make things look like it's bigger than they are. Do you understand? Watch again.
Conducted its third missile test in 3 weeks, which North Korea claims is a major step forward in its weapons program. CNN's Barbara.
Do you understand that? That all that is was a rocket. As one of those homemade rockets. Okay, that's all that was. Now what you're gonna see is a U.S. missile that's gonna come out of this hole right here. Okay, and what? Can you explain how there's gonna be an explosion right before it comes out? How does it not damage the rocket that's going to come out or the missile? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, imagine the amount of energy. Watch this.
So the North Korean threat of such an attack is very real for the...
Okay, do you see that? Now, the rocket came out later. Right there, okay? That's the first time you see. You don't see it come out of the hole. You see it only when it's already up in the air. Look, you don't see the rocket coming up at all. And then all of a sudden you'll see it up in the middle over there. Watch. Right there. There it is now. Do you get what I'm saying? You never see it come out of the hole. Okay? Because I'm telling you that it could not sustain all that power and energy that blew up inside that hole would have torn that rocket apart. Okay? Or at least damaged it somehow. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, next. I'm telling you that long-range missiles do not exist. Okay? Short-range missiles, I believe that they can control those and possibly hit a target. But there's no way they can do long-range missiles that can accurately pinpoint and hit another target that's in the air. You get what I'm saying? Like a moving target, I don't believe it. It's bullshit. Okay? Like this, see? They're saying they can have a missile hit another missile coming at us. You get what I'm saying? Rockets cannot be steered, okay? Do you understand? Big missiles and rockets like this cannot be steered. That's all I'm telling you, okay? They can only be shot up into the air and it can go up and down. That's it. Do you get what I'm saying? They are full of shit. That's it. I don't care what anyone says. So you're going to see a SpaceX rocket blow up right here. How come nothing moves? How come, you know, what's holding the rocket? You know what I'm saying? Those two, the rocket and the thing that's holding up the rocket, how come it doesn't move? You know how much energy is being this explosion? You don't think that thing would have blown up too? And the rocket would have fell down and that other thing would have been blown away. Do you get what I'm saying? Look again. Okay? Watch when it first blows up, nothing moves. You see? Nothing's moving. The top of the rocket's still there after that big explosion. Do you get what I'm saying? All this is just an overlay on top of it. You get what I'm saying? What you're seeing, the fire with CGI. That's all that is. This was a SpaceX rocket. Do you get what I'm saying? It's 100% another hoax. And there it is. It's still sitting there, the thing. How's that possible? How you know, the amount of energy when it exploded? Impossible. Okay? So, do you know who this is? This is Dennis Rodman, okay? So you have the man in the hoax, right? I always tell you about the man and the sun being the hoax code, right? And like I said, I'm not going to talk about the other hoax words in this story. All I'm going to talk about is the man and the sun being the hoax code, okay? And Imagine this, a basketball player going to North Korea. Now now imagine how ridiculous this story is, folks. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Is because North Korea does not exist, okay? Besides nuclear weapons not existing, North Korea doesn't even exist, okay? It's a made-up place, okay? I told you, these people that control this government, our government, all these governments, are in on it together. They're all in cahoots, okay? They plan things years and years ahead of time, okay? It's like a movie script that they write and then they make the movie. Don't you understand it? It's unbelievable, man. This is the second time he's going to be visiting it, too. And the last time he visited, guess who was making a comment about him going? It was Jesse Jack's son. So you have the man and the son in the hoax. You understand? It's unbelievable, man. So the guy on the right is the North Korean leader. His name is Kim Jong-un. And if you put his two names together, you get the gun in Kim Jong-un with the UN at the end. But that's, see, they have the Kim Jong-nam, who's this guy. This is his brother-in-law. And what does Kim Jong-nam have backwards? It's the man. Just like Rod Man, I just told you, look, the Nam is man backwards. Do you understand? Because that is the hoax word. You understand? And supposedly Kim Jong-un, like I told you, has the gun in his name, had him assassinated, okay? And who assassinated this dude? Let's see. It was some woman who came behind and just put something over his neck or whatever, his mouth, and look what she has on her shirt. It says LOL because they're laughing at us. Do you understand that? Do you get it now? She supposedly didn't know that she was killing him. She said it was just a it was just a joke, she thought, because someone told her to just put the thing over his mouth and nothing's going to happen to her. She was paid or something like that. So this is the son of the guy that was killed by Kim Jong-un. The leaders. So the leader killed this kid's father, okay? His father's name was Kim Jong-nam, okay? The guy with the man in his name, right? And what is this kid's name? Okay, I guess he must have somehow escaped North Korea. Don't ask me how. But look at his name, will you? It's Kim Han Solo. It's Han Solo from Star Wars. Can you believe this, man? I told you, it's the man and the son of the hoax codes. But look, they also play, you know, with the names. You know what I'm talking about. They use sexual innuendos and they just use ridiculous names. So who's this woman talking about North Korea? And look what it says. North Korea test fires ballistic. It's got the ball and the stick in missile. I told you they're laughing at us. And what is her name? It's Paula Hancock's. Do you see the word cock? Do you understand how they're laughing at us? Just like that woman had the LOL on her shirt. This is how they laugh at us, by giving people these weird names and stuff. Do you understand? Like, you remember John Hancock and Herbie Hancock. Anyway, that's my point. It is they're laughing at us. So let me ask you a question. First of all, look how great the camera work on this. This was professional cameras that they were using. Okay, but I'm gonna ask you: does this look like an evil dictator to you? You know what? Folks, this is somebody you would see at a casino. You understand? And look, do you think that's his evil henchman right there behind him? Do you understand what I'm saying, folks? This guy, the only place you're gonna see him is at a bar with no women around. You understand? That kind of bar. Okay? He is just an actor, folks. Nothing else. Okay? So these were the Americans that were supposedly held in North Korea, okay? And look at the names of these guys, will you? Forget about the dude on the right now, okay? Let's look at the three Asian dudes. You got Kim Dong-chul, Kim Sang-duk, and Kim Hak-song, okay? First of all, you got the KKK in the names. You understand the three Ks? And for the people who are into that numerology stuff, the K is the 11th letter in the alphabet, so that's 11, 11, 11, which makes 33. You understand? Okay? But let's get to the guy on the right here, the American. I mean the one white guy, because they're supposedly all American. Oh, and one last thing. Look at the name of the Asian guy. He's got the dong in his name. And the other one's got the duck. It's the Dong Duck Dynasty. Anyway, let's go to the white guy. So they're saying that this guy was freed and he's in a coma. Okay, this was the white guy that I was just talking about. Okay. Now you're going to see the worst acting you have ever seen in your life. Okay, from this dude.
After secret talks in Oslo between U.S. and North Korean officials, and the revelation last week that he is in a coma. It all began with this incident, captured on North Korean security camera video. Warmbier allegedly tried to steal a propaganda poster like this one from the hotel he was staying at with a tour group. The 21-year-old college student was quickly arrested. His stunt considered a serious crime in that repressive country, and when he was brought to court weeks later, Warmbier tearfully pleaded for mercy.
Please, I have made the worst mistake of my life, but please, act to save me.
But the North Korean...
Oh my God, did you see that? Look at how he wipes his tears. There's no tear.
Weeks later, Warmbier tearfully pleaded for mercy.
Please, I have made the worst mistake of my life, but please, act to save me.
But the
Did you see that? How he said, "You have to save me." I mean, that was so fake, folks. And the way he wiped his face, I mean, it's just unbelievable, folks. It's unbelievable, man. Somebody might want to look at, because this is a picture of him, I guess, when he was younger, but somebody might want to find out, I didn't check this, whether, how old was he when he was, you know, taken into custody by North Korea, and now, because he seems a lot older. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to figure out when he was, you know, whatever, taken in and when they released him.
Release.
We continue our discussions with the North Korean...
Okay, did you see that? Okay, but let me show you this part. Look how clean this looks.
Regarding the release of the 3 other American citizens that have been detained.
Why?
Like, where are they getting these images from?
Regime regarding the release of...
Because that's supposedly North Korean police. You get what I'm saying? What are they doing? Releasing all the footage of them walking through the halls and stuff? It's ridiculous. And then who is this guy that's talking about? He's Secretary of State Rex Tiller's son. Again with the son. I showed you Rod Man. I showed you the guy who had the man backwards. I showed you this guy. He's got the son. You understand? Now watch who they bring in to talk about this.
Been detained.
Why was he in a coma? Former UN Ambassador Bill Richardson said...
So Bill Richardson, again with the son. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? So like I said, that guy who was released, he's supposedly in a coma, right? And his name is Warm Beer. Who wants warm beer? Nobody. We only want our beer cold. You understand? Look at the name, folks. Warm Beer. That's what his name is. And it's not up here, but I'm just saying. Now, look, this is the doctors that are treating this comatose guy named Warm Beer, okay? And what is this guy's name? Daniel Cantor. Okay, first of all, Daniel has the lie in it, L-I-E right there. And you got the can. You know what the can is, right? Okay, it's another word for the butt. Now watch the next 2 doctors' names. So here's the next doctor. His name is Jordan Bonomo. Bonomo. So the other guy had the can, and then you have the bone in this dude's name. Do you understand how they're laughing at us, folks? It is unbelievable. I have one last thing to show you, and then I'm done. So what is this doctor's name? His name is Brandon Foreman. Again with the man. Folks, you know who the spawns of Satan are, because I don't have to tell you who it is. Okay? Anyway, folks, that's all I have to say.